New at 10, in a move designed to save money over the long term, the UTEP Athletics Department has decided to cut grass out completely and go with artificial turf on all of its outdoor athletic fields.
ABC 7's Darren Hunt spoke with school officials about the $2 million move today.
When the Miners tee it up at the Sun Bowl next season, they'll do it on a new state-of-the-art field turf surface, replacing the old turf. They'll also no longer practice on real grass, deciding instead to install field turf on Glory Field and at University Field, where the women's soccer team practices and plays.
You know, Darren, it's just been so hard to grow grass here. We've struggled. We've put so much money on consultants and having to resod.
Chris Park is a senior associate athletic director at UTEP.
It was just a smart financial move for the university to put in the artificial field that's going to mirror the Sun Bowl field, so the team will practice on the same field they'll play on Saturday.
In an effort to prevent injuries back in 2000, then UTEP coach Gary Nord turned this into the lush green real grass practice field that UTEP had never had. It's not so green anymore. However, it will now be field turf, which is used by 22 of 32 NFL teams and hundreds of universities, including the University of Texas and Notre Dame.
They were in pretty rough shape, and it was time to either make a drastic change with how we manage the grass field, how we invested in it, or we just go artificial turf.
UTEP Compliance Director David Cougar said it cost more than $100 grand a year to maintain each grass field.
It makes the most sense going green. We don't have to waste our money on the water going forward. Economically, we save so much money in the long term.
Tougher on the legs, I guess, a little bit, though, so going away from the grass, right?
Yeah, I mean, there are studies out there, though, that show that you don't get any more injured on artificial turf than you do on natural grass.
Darren Hunt, ABC 7.
UTEP AD Bob Stoll and football coach Sean Kugler were out of town and not available for comment. All three fields will feature cool play, a surface Cougar says maintains a temperature 40 degrees cooler.
He said the Sun Bowl field turf will cost about $400,000, but Glory Field and University Field will cost about $800,000 each because drainage must be installed.
Well, that dead grass we saw at Glory